Hi, welcome back to the channel. So this week, you probably saw it in the title, we are going to talk about Apple. So today is September 14th and tomorrow Apple is having their 2020 Apple event where they are releasing their new iPhones and releasing a bunch of new stuff. So let's talk about that. So for those of you that have been watching the videos, you might have guessed it, but I'm a huge Apple fanboy. I have an iPhone, Apple Watch, iPad Pro, MacBook, AirPods Pro. There's also this iMac, but this one is not mine, just like a family one, I will say, but nobody's using it, so I took it. I know. But there is actually a lot behind it, so why I'm using Apple. And despite all the love or hate that you have for the company, you gotta respect the things that they're doing and the innovation that they bring, even if they are not always the first one doing it. Anyway, it's really not to brag, it's just when you have all those stuff, the ecosystem around it is really the best thing that you can have. And it always feels like some kind of magic. You don't have to think too much about it. It just works and you can do your shit afterwards. And also on a programming standpoint, you have the Unix terminal. I know that Windows is probably gonna release one in the near future, but for now, Apple and Linux were the only one having it, and I don't like Linux, so I went with that. I don't think that anybody needs a full Apple setup, and Apple has a lot of flaws too, especially with those ones, because even though I really like macOS, this computer is pure garbage. The specs are garbage, there is no graphic card, it's heating for no reasons all the time. It has a lot of like downside, but it's still not worth it for me to switch back to Windows because of it. I don't know if all this makes sense. You're probably just listening to like a big fanboy that just loves his Apple products, but it's the case. I really like it, and I really want to know what they are doing next. I'm also planning for what they are doing next, which is a really great transition to talk about the rumors that are coming to this event. So let's talk about the rumors. So I know that by the time you guys are watching this video, all the new Apple features and products will already be out. So I will go briefly over it, so you guys have a good idea of the expectations and what the reality is going to be or has been since you guys are watching this video. So the main product of this event will be the iPhone 12 with a LiDAR sensor, 5G capabilities, and because of that, apparently Apple will not put any charging brick inside, and also they will not put any earpods inside. Not AirPods like this, like, you know, those earplugs that nobody uses anymore. But they will not add it anymore apparently. One of the cool new features is that the iPhone 12 will come in a dark blue color, like the one you can see right now on screen, which looks pretty sick in my opinion. So yeah, that's the main thing for the iPhone 12. Apparently some people are saying that there will be an iPad Air 4 during this event that looks like an iPad Pro, has also Face ID. Everything will work like an iPad Pro, but it's an iPad Air. It will also have USB-C and it will cost $650. And two main new things, apparently AirTags, which is a tracker that lets you know where your objects are so you don't lose your shit anymore, and it's all connected with Apple. And secondly, AirPods Studio, which is apparently Apple's new headphones that are going to release. So if you had no idea, Apple bought Beats a couple years ago, so I guess it's in the continuity of what they were planning to do. So that's it for the rumors, so now let's see what the event looks like. That was something. Let's just debrief all this tomorrow morning. So the event was yesterday. What can I say about it? I'm kind of disappointed actually, because all the things that we were expecting, almost all of them didn't happen, so that sucks. But they still announced a couple things, so let's get over it and I'll share my thoughts with you while I'm mentioning their new products. So first of all, we have the Apple Watch Series 6, which is almost similar to the Apple Watch Series 5. The only thing is that now they have more sensors, so now they can measure blood oxygen, which is great, I guess, if you want to upgrade for that. That's pretty much it. The watch itself didn't really change that much. Now they have an Apple Watch SE, which is a cheaper version and an upgrade for the Model 3 with all the new upgrades of the Apple Watch Series 6. So that's pretty cool. And the other thing was the family setup, which I think was a pretty nice feature that Apple is showing for families. I think it can be a really great thing to have an Apple Watch as a child and not an iPhone. So the Apple Watch Series 6 is at $399, the Apple Watch SE is at $279, and the Apple Watch Series 3 is at at $199. So I guess you can buy whatever you want now, and all of them are pretty great now, but I think the Apple Watch SE is the best thing that you can buy for the price. Then Apple went down and talked about how by 2030 they will be carbon neutral, and they announced that they will not put any brick wall anymore in any of their packages, which was one of the rumors a couple months ago. So now it's official, and of course they had to say that they want to go green and stuff, which is great. I mean, the cause is still good, but yeah, behind there is also some money and stuff, so yeah, but it's still pretty good. Then there's new iPad Air that just came out, which is basically an iPad Pro, but just on a little tinier form factor, multiple colors. It has the same accessories as the iPad Pro, just a little less powerful, but still an amazing product. I think for the price, which is $650, is I think one of the best thing you can buy right now for an iPad, because I think the iPad Pro is a little overkill for the price. I will probably do a review of my iPad Pro and for what I use it to, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And the last two things, the first one is Apple Fitness Plus, which is Apple new subscription, which lets you do some fitness while everything is recorded with your Apple Watch, and you see it on live with the lessons that you are following with them, and they will add new courses every week. I think it's a pretty neat subscription that they are doing, and with that comes the last new thing, what they called Apple One, which is basically a bundle to regroup all the Apple subscription for $30 a month. And I think that's pretty smart of Apple, because for $30 you have Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Fitness Plus, Apple News, and Apple Arcade. And I think I'm missing one, but I'll show it probably on the screen. And I think that's what will set Apple into its own category compared to other competitors, especially like the streaming competitors like Disney Plus and Netflix. So those were the main new features, but again, I'm kind of disappointed because there's no new iPhone, no AirTags, no AirPods Studio. It's kind of not their biggest event, and I didn't announce really all the important stuff. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all we can get this time. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget you can always subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments if you liked it or not. Maybe also you can like this video, and I will see you in the next video. See you!